Hello and welcome. I am Oluwakemi Edward, and today we'll be talking about something very, very interesting, something very, very juicy. Yes. I'm talking about the Valentine's celebration. I want to talk about this subject matter because a lot of people see it as very, very necessary, while some, not so much. So we want to ask people, we want to see what people's opinion is on the subject matter. Is it necessary? Is the Valentine's celebration necessary to be celebrated? And by my right, I have with me
and
by my left, I have with me
John O.V.
And by my far left, I have with me
Endurance though.
Yes, this is our wonderful guest, and we will be having this conversation together. Now, I would like to start with Endurance. Okay, what do you think on the subject matter? Do you think that the Valentine's celebration is necessary?
Well, for me, I'm gonna say from my own standpoint, based on my belief system.
Okay.
I don't celebrate Valentine. I don't believe in it.
Why?
But if it's necessary, I think it's people specific.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to go into details of why I don't do it just because of my religious beliefs. I don't do it. But why people celebrate it, why you think it's necessary is different from why he thinks it's necessary and why he thinks it's necessary. Some people attach different meanings to it.
Correct.
It might be like, oh, for John, it could be because I want to be with my lover. I want to be with someone that I'm invested with on that day, so I have to take Valentine seriously. For Oyinpriye, it could be because he wants to spend time with the loved ones, not necessarily someone that is romantically attached to it. So it being necessary, it's people specific for me. So for me, it's not necessary because my belief system doesn't allow me to do that. And that's just it.
So it's still directed to you. So if you're given a Valentine gift, would you accept it?
I
With all
would.
honesty.
On Valentine's Day, if you decide to, of all the days in the year,
Yeah.
if you decide to give me a gift on Valentine's Day, I won't take it.
Even if that gift is a car.
My belief system will allow me to do that.
Interesting.
On February 16th.
Are you
You
serious?
have February 16th to do
Your
that.
belief system
Your belief
is for
system-
Valentine, not for the gift they are giving you.
If you tag that gift as, oh, this is your Valentine's gift, if you know me well, you're my friend or you're my loved one and you care about me and my opinions about things, then you wouldn't do things that will make me uncomfortable or that will contradict what I believe in. So you definitely won't give me a gift on Valentine's Day because you already know me.
Okay, what if the person does not tell you that, okay, I'm not giving you this gift as a Valentine gift. I'm giving you this gift because I want to give you this gift, but I want to give you on this day.
Give me another day.
Are you serious?
Why does it have to be?
I don't believe
I don't
that.
believe
I
that.
really don't believe that. Even if that
believe
gift
that.
Well, it is meant for me to believe and
anyways, that's true.
True.
Anyways, let's ask you. What do you think, though? Do you think it's necessary?
And I don't really know because I grew up to know Valentine and everything. You know, it's just something that I've always known, you know, right from when I was very little. So I can't really say anything about it, but I think it's cool. You get, you know, making people feel good and, you know, reassuring them that you actually love them. It's not really about the gift, but the intention behind the gift. I think that's
The
really
intention behind the
yes,
gift. I'll hold you on
intention
that, but
behind it,
I'm still coming back to that. And Kromale, what do you think?
well, unlike
Endurance?
I'm going to accept the gift, but
It's like your belief system don't agree with Valentine.
principles, fine.
Principles.
Valentine is not my thing. Okay,
Interesting.
fine. I grew up observing, seeing people celebrate Valentine, and the experiences I had then was not quite good. You could see people celebrate Valentine. It's a riotous way of celebrating it. And, you know, that can really affect someone.
Yeah.
It's as if they don't have dates, but that particular day, they just have to have a date.
So it's
Okay.
like
Why?
anxious about it. It creates some
Yeah,
sort
like
of anxiety.
this is a day I need to have a date and I just have to make it work. Why is that? Okay, when it comes to things about relationship, I feel relationship must have pre-existed before
Yeah,
that
before that
Valentine's
day.
Day.
Yeah.
So even if you're going to have a good time together as people who are lovers, hey, you know what you are celebrating because your celebration, even after the Valentine's Day, is going to continue.
Yeah.
But on this particular occasion, it doesn't. It's as if it's a fleeting kind of love. It starts today, it's just like this, and it ends that day, and there's nothing more to it again. So to me, there's no meaning to it. However, unlike, though I don't believe it, give me a good gift.
You will collect
I'll
it.
take it.
So basically, you're saying that Valentine to you is not a proof of genuine love.
It's Thank you. That's the
It's
right.
not a
It's not
proof
a
of
proof.
genuine love.
It's not a celebration of genuine love. It's too fleeting.
Yeah, I agree with him.
I really do agree with Winifred, because I feel like we have 365 days in a year.
You know,
And just one day in a year is the only day you choose to show love to your loved ones. What happened to the rest of the 364
364
days?
days. Mm.
You could actually, what if that day I'm not available? What if that day I can't give you what you want, but I can be there for you probably 250 days in a year rather. And some people would always want it to be about Valentine. I've heard stories of people saying, he couldn't show up on Valentine's Day, and that's the deal breaker for me. And people like, Valentine's Day is so important. Why couldn't he show up? Why
I
does
think
he have
it's
to
single
show
people
up?
that is mixing these things up.
No,
It's single people that is causing this issue.
Why?
That's why you go on
Why?
social media, you see people be like, my Valentine is coming. Where is your boyfriend? Stuff like that. It's single people. When you have,
So basically,
when you have a
you're pinning
boyfriend,
it on social media, kind of.
not really social media, but
But the
single
people,
you
single
get.
people.
Because they are single, and then they want to make you feel like, Valentine is
Okay,
coming. I don't have anybody to
John,
give
let me
something.
ask you, what do you really think Valentine's Day really means? Maybe we should start from there.
I don't really know how like the whole Valentine stuff came to be, but
In your own definition,
my own
what do you think
definition,
it's all about?
I think it's just about showing love. It doesn't have to be someone you're intimate with. It can be your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister. It just depends. You just want to show love. That's why I said it's majorly your intention behind the gift.
So how
You
is the
can give
single
them
people
gift
coming to
any
play?
day of the year, but on Valentine's Day, it's just like Christmas. No way I'm making it even more special. You understand?
Okay.
So when you're going out, everything is just about Valentine, and you get in that mood.
So
and
basically,
you're seeing other people, profess love for
other
their
people.
partners, and then you too, you know that you're actually doing something that is cool.
okay, so John, from what you've said, basically you're saying that it's because most single people perceive it differently.
Exactly.
You're saying that Valentine's Day is not just about, you and your partner. It's about every other person
Every other
around
person,
you,
yeah.
people you love, your
Even people
friends,
you
your
don't even
family,
know.
your colleague, even people you
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Very, very interesting. But how come the single people are coming to play
What's
here?
that business?
What
It's
is
because
you
they
know,
are seeing people in love and they want something like that.
I think it's a
What?
generational.
It's-
It's
a
it's also a generational
It's a
thing, because-
generational
How is it a
thing,
generational
because
thing?
like
previously,
my parents' generation, I don't think they take this thing really
Seriously?
like a big deal like that. You understand? My dad, I've seen him a lot of times try to, act all lovey and stuff, and it's always weird. Like, what are you doing?
I feel like to an extent, I don't know, social media has contributed to
Yeah.
the way people perceive Valentine.
And our generation,
You
has
know,
actually contributed a
Well,
lot.
I just feel like, to an extent, because right now it's not about the Valentine celebration anymore. It's about the glam. It's about the show off.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
it's
I got a car
competition
for my
now.
Valentine, and
You
then
know,
you're
you're getting
a toothbrush. Like,
or a teddy, and at times when you see these teddies,
Yeah,
it's
and
not
teddies are
something you
different
can,
from teddies, you
teddies
get.
are different from teddies. Yes, but I mean, they are big teddies. They are really tiny
really
teddies.
tiny
Like it
teddies.
just, yeah, so
like
that's
Kyoda teddies.
Exactly. So honestly, coming back to what you said on single people, actually, to an extent, I feel like because of the misplaced definition of Valentine's Day, some people are feeling left out.
Exactly.
Like they've been
Like, I want
alienated
this.
from the celebration just because they are
don't have
single
someone.
at that
Yeah.
moment. Which is why I would really like to know your own definition of Valentine's Day and your own definition for us to come to, a conclusion. So what do you think
Well, for me, I have no definition for Valentine.
for Valentine's Day? Okay.
Because I'm sorry for people that celebrate Valentine, I have no respect, I have no regard for Valentine. It is just another day for me. So if single people want to be angry about it, it's fine, do that. If couples want to be happy about it, it's okay. So it's just another day for me. But it's saddening for me because I see a lot of people, put pressure on themselves, want to stay in relationship that they have no business staying in because on Valentine's Day, they don't want to be seen as lonely. They don't want to be seen as not having gifts.
Left
and some people
out,
would even
all of that.
fake getting gifts on such
Yeah.
days.
Like-
So it's some
We
sort
get that
of
a lot.
pressure that you're not supposed to put on
Unnecessary
yourself because of
pressure.
that day. Because it's 15th of February. And there
14th
is,
of February.
I mean, there's a 15th after 14, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
You can
okay,
leave
okay, yeah, yeah.
after 14. So why does that day really matter? I don't have a definition. for
Okay,
it.
so just to be, I don't know what else to call it, devil's advocate here. A lot of people say, okay, so many people are lost in their everyday work, you know,
Okay.
and it can be really, really difficult for them to show love or to always be there.
that day is a constant reminder that you
it's
have to-
exactly, it's a constant reminder. It's a day that some people are reminded to reflect on, you know, their relationship, their marriage, and all of that. Which, honestly, to me, is not a bad thing. I think personally, I just feel like the worrisome part here is the excessive expectation that has been placed on that day. You know, and the annoying thing is when those expectations are not met, it can be really, really harmful.
Yeah.
This same Valentine's Day that a lot of people say that, oh, it brings couples together, they're all lovey-dovey and all of that. I've seen it play and just separated a lot of couples just because of their expectations were not met. But anyways, that's just my thought. What do you really think is the definition of Valentine? Like in your own definition, what is Valentine to you?
Well, I'll look at it from the perspective of being, like I said earlier, a generational thing. Earlier, when Valentine's Day started, historically, if we start looking at it from that perspective, it
it's true.
has changed. It has changed. In fact, there are different legend stories to Valentine. There's some particular story that said on that particular day, the priest will have to marry off ladies who are single, like pair them with men, and just marry them off. Hey, just please go because they are together. And that could be. Then, even though it's a story, it's a legend, we don't know if it's true or not, but it has a significance behind the day.
Yes.
And when I look at that thing from that perspective,
Was it necessary?
Why should something like that happen? It's like, what's this thing called? Not love at first sight, but this particular thing they normally do. More like they just pair people up, you know, you don't know this person, this person.
Matchmaking.
Matchmaking.
It's like matchmaking. And I don't believe in matchmaking as well.
I don't too.
Because it's not real.
Yeah. I don't believe
It could be
Yeah,
real,
it
rather.
could be real, but
it could
like,
later be real when you get
at
to meet
first,
the
I don't
person
think
and
I
all
would
that.
There are some people that have been
someone,
matchmade.
Well, I don't
but they
think
have to
it
work
can
on
be
it.
real. I don't really think, because if we are going to have something real, original, a relationship, it must go through a process where we have to know each other.
Well, the point of meeting is just the point of meeting.
Right.
To take it further is dependent on you and
As
the
an
other
individual.
person.
Well, let's look at it. There's everything that it's important to us. We attach some form of significance to it.
Yeah.
Now, if we are starting off on this platter that we just been joined together, matchmade,
have to be
and there's
together.
pressure on us to make it work by all means.
No.
No pressure.
I feel that
don't
I
think
think
I don't
there's
think
pressure,
there's,
and
nobody has to
I
pressure
think
you.
there is this demand from us to really make it work by all means, not to disappoint the people
That's
out
if
there
you
who were
let
there
it.
when we
That's
were
if you
joined
let it.
That is
together.
dependent on you.
Yeah.
If you want what people will say or how people will perceive your relationship you're having with that person, but it's not them. The fact that they helped you guys to
A match
meet
to make
And
relationship.
they really want you
Yeah.
guys to be together.
together,
Because
that doesn't
everybody
mean
will
that you
want
have
that.
to stay with that person if it's not
at
working.
all.
So it's the pressure you think they are putting on you, but the reverse is it, you're just putting the pressure on yourself.
On yourself.
Yeah, that's because I've seen a lot of match-made relationships broke like this. They don't attach significance to it.
Relationships break.
Yeah.
Every
No,
day.
but
Whether
that
it's
particular
matchmade or not.
relationship, which
Yeah.
has the same thing, is synonymous to Valentine's Day that we are talking about. So it has to go through that process. And going through that process means we are discovering each day about ourselves, things I can cope with from my partner, all right? The things that the partner can cope with from my own hand. And that particular understanding makes us build a relationship that can stand the hand of the end
Test
of
of
time,
time,
the
yeah.
test of time. So if we don't have that, I don't think it's something I really want to really attach.
Actually,
significance to
with
it.
this you've said, I'm actually very curious now. Do you have a partner in your life?
What do you mean by partner?
Somebody you're in an exclusive relationship with?
Exclusive.
Committed. Yes.
Committed relationship.
Now the thing is, let's take it this way. Put it plain. You're asking if I have a girlfriend.
Yes. Does he have a girlfriend?
lover.
Girlfriend.
Yeah. Okay. Now the thing is, no,
Hey,
not yet.
Not
Okay.
yet.
Not
Okay.
yet. All right.
not this year.
Is that a decision you made?
The thing is, you don't just.
I want to know. I'm really
well,
interested.
the first time I had a girlfriend
Yeah.
was in secondary school, and that's not because I really needed a girl. It was because peer pressure. My friends, like
Everybody was
hey,
doing it.
Yeah.
what are you doing? You don't have a girlfriend. JS1, JS2, JS3, SS1, SS2. Come on, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, come on.
And you know
yeah.
what?
Really?
I have,
Yeah, like-
I have friends who are like, they are randy. They are girls.
Okay.
Like, okay, and if they fight with their girlfriends, guess who write the letter for reconciliation? Me.
And your girlfriend. So
I
they
don't
have to
have
get you
one.
one.
Now.
Because
then,
we're managing the
now like, okay,
relationship.
fine, okay, fine, take. Now you just go get one. I'm like, okay, don't give me, I can do it myself. So I went and I got, okay, fine, you see, like peer pressure.
she
We're in
fine?
secondary school where,
Is she fine?
of course she would.
Okay, I was just asking.
So that was how I started. But I wasn't ready for it. It was just peer pressure, playing out. Now, there are times, now, like I said, I don't have
Okay.
time when you feel, okay, it's time. I know it's time already. It's not that I said I don't have and I'm not working on it. I am presently working on it, but I don't have. And I'm not ready to chase for
But you know,
someone
there's a thing
for
about working
the
on
sake
it.
of Valentine.
Do you have an open mind towards having a relationship? Because you
Of
have
course,
to have
I
that.
do.
And so when you meet these girls, are you open enough to let them even know you?
Of course I do. The thing is, someone like me, when I have, when I'm going out with someone, I want to show the not so good part of me.
Okay, to see if
The reason
they're going to stay.
hey, this is me. Just know the good parts will come later. But just
Why do you want to see
see the other
okay,
parts?
so-
I think it's a personal thing.
Ah.
It has to
And
do
I
with the
kinda
way I
agree with him.
think. It's the way I think, and it's my personal thing. It's this, is that. Can you cope with this? Can you cope with that? Can you work with this?
What they said, first
Yeah.
impression.
And
matters
I
as
just
well.
feel like
First
you being
impression. I'm
yourself
not trying to
is
impress you. I
important.
want you to know me completely.
Yeah, but
the
not
good,
with
the
your
bad,
bad
the
attitude.
ugly.
Yeah,
No,
definitely
that
going
is
to have bad,
actually
but
you
it's
not
supposed to be the
letting the
first thing.
person know you completely, because that's just you showing one side of you
Exactly.
intentionally.
Well, yeah, like I said, I project it. Doesn't mean that the good parts is not there for that person to see.
Why are you
But I
letting that
project
person
it.
see it?
Huh?
Are you
It
letting
is
the
what
person
you're
see it?
projecting that the
course.
person is saying.
I do.
But which side are you bringing out the most? Is it the
It's
bad
the
or
bad
the
side.
good?
Okay,
So
am I supposed to hide the bad side?
You're not supposed to hide
No,
anything.
you're supposed to
You're
be
just supposed to be
yourself.
Yeah,
Let
exactly.
the
What
bad
about
and
that
the
is
good
part
come
of
into
that
play.
That's part of
Objective
being me.
But
That's
when you're
part of
showing the
being
bad
me.
side, I don't expect. If I'm
Definitely,
seeing the girl and I'm only seeing the bad
Bad
side,
side.
I'm not going to
Nobody
be
would
interested.
actually want to stay.
I'm
Nobody
not
wants to
interested.
stay.
It doesn't mean the good
I want
side
to see
is
you.
hidden.
So it means
It doesn't mean the good side
and the
is
bad.
hidden.
I'll be the one to discern if I want to be with you or not.
Or not.
Well,
Be
I think
yourself.
The basic
things to be
thing
on one
is
side and
the
then-
basic thing is no pretense from this end.
Okay.
That's the basic thing, and that's the direction I'm pointing it to. However, I don't withhold the other side. I feel it's not so good.
But if you're not
See
showing the
it,
good
know
side,
it.
it's still
no,
pretending.
like you're making me repeat myself. The good side is there. You will.
Yeah,
be-
but are you showing it?
Huh?
Are you
Of
showing
course. In fact, the good side of me would just play out.
Okay.
It's like it's spontaneous thing.
Okay.
Of course, nobody goes around portraying the bad side and projecting it that way. That the good side is a spontaneous thing. The bad side, hey, this is it. Please, can you see this? Can you make do with this? So that it doesn't look like somebody's pretending.
Now, I'm directing this question to you, since you really believe in the whole Valentine celebration and
Oh,
all.
okay.
Now, are you, for example, are you in a relationship? To be sure.
Right now, I'm not even sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Someone is dating you. Wow.
Dating someone.
Wow.
I'm not
You're not
sure
even
anymore.
sure
I'm not
if
sure
you're in a
anymore.
relationship. Interesting. Anyways, okay, since you're not sure, do you receive gifts from these people?
No.
You've never received any Valentine gifts?
No. No, okay, yeah, I've received it. When I was in secondary school.
When you were
and that
in
was a
secondary-
singlet and boxers,
You were in secondary school. She was in secondary school. So what do you expect her
I've
to give
actually
to
did that,
you?
but I've thought of something better.
Exactly. That
Secondary
was
school,
what I was
other
actually.
secondary
No.
school, doesn't matter.
Wow.
Boxers and cigarettes.
she was in
Like,
secondary
why?
school.
That
Now, this
doesn't
is the
matter.
pressure we put on ourselves at a tender age. She was a
Actually.
secondary school girl. What do you expect from
A
her?
car?
Just something, no car. Like I just expect something
Like
thoughtful,
what?
not-
Like what?
What could have been
I have
thoughtful for you?
singlets, I have boxers.
What if she
Get me
doesn't know
something
that? She doesn't
thoughtful.
see your wardrobe every
Well,
time.
Okay, what could be?
She was my
thoughtful?
girlfriend, but like Romale said, it was just peer pressure.
pressure.
I was only trying to, you know,
Clear
also have a
love.
girlfriend and try to be a man and try to understand and kiss somebody.
Wow.
So it was not like she was not even my spec.
What? Oh my,
So-
oh my. I really, really hope
But,
that this
like,
young
it was
lady we're talking
after
about
the whole
watches this.
relationship, I just understand that this girl is not even my spec at all. Like,
Wow.